What a horrible night to have a curse. I guess I'm not playing enough with the summoner class to kind of make the joke. No whips here, okay? No whips. I don't think it's a bad class or anything like that. But it's really frail. I I have something to admit. I kinda didn't want to play Terraria today. Taking last week off for this game might have been a bad idea. It doesn't really have anything to do with the game itself, to be fair. I fear a little bit here at the end game. I do kind of want to finish it today, and if I'm not able to do it, don't want to have to play this again next week because it's gonna be really short. I guess I could potentially grow a little bit. Uh, I think I'd rather not. I think that's understandable. But you might be thinking, okay, dang, why didn't you want to play Terraria? I made a terrible mistake. And it's a mistake in several layers, actually. But I have been enabled to some extent, so I don't feel that bad, even though I think I should. It's probably gonna be a spoiler for something we're gonna do next week at this rate. Apparently they just released Crumble Fantasy on Steam. Yes, the browser gacha game. Yes, it's not good. Yes, there's no reason for you to play that. Even if you're a new player, just don't. So I guess next week we're playing Rumble Fantasy from scratch on the Steam client. Not the Steam server, because the server is the same. But it's a different client, which it's even more stupid. Why? Because the closest thing to an MMO you can play, I suppose. I've also been thinking, what was it? God, it's gonna be even worse if I do that, yes. For some godforsaken reason, the other day I ended up in a For Life Universe wiki. I've never played For Life Universe, I only played the old game. The old game was kind of a disaster grinding wise. The XP non-existent, the drops non-existent. Why did you play? As a teenager, you didn't have any money, but your friends play, so it's kind of fun. I kind of like the classes still. Most of them were kind of unique, at least. And apparently the Life Universe version has life skills like fishing. I'm curious about the game. Will I still play the game? I don't think I should let myself just play full-on MMO anymore. I shouldn't be spending that inordinate amounts of time. Those inordinate amounts of time, it's a plural after all, in just an MMO. And I don't think it's good content anyway. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess I might try that at some point on stream, just to justify it. But usually, if I'm like, that's a long game that's gonna consume my life. Okay, alright, but what about editing? Shouldn't you be editing a little bit at least? Just a little bit? Maybe it should be. Maybe it should be. That's been me the past 24 hours, kinda. So don't mind me too much. Uh, don't think I could help. I don't think I could do anything useful playing Fly for that long, actually. And an official server, so your possibilities are kind of scuffed. We'll see. I've done MMO one-offs before. I could do it again. Probably not next week. Maybe the week after. Maybe the week after. See this obsession? It's not good. Speaking of obsession, where are my chats? There we go. Since I'm playing full screen, everything is a little bit more strange now. Okay. So activate volume. Activate volume again. Volume activate! And activate game. Not that one. That was Expedition 33. Which I still need to grind some stuff in that game. I have until Monday. But I shouldn't be too lazy, just in case. That seems like a bad idea. For pretty obvious reasons. Is it because I'm getting old that I'm feeling even more nostalgic than usual? Never get old if you can avoid it, I guess. I don't like old games, what can you say? Speaking of old games, I prepared the stuff for tomorrow. It's looking good, but I kinda want to prepare a backup strat just in case something breaks. It's being easier to set up than I expected. That's pretty cool. I had some of the fights on my own, just to make sure I got some stuff. Don't really mind me too much. It's about to become nighttime. So maybe I should go to try, or to do already the attempts of the Frost Moon. The snowman cannon is actually really good, what can you say? I got some accessories and all that. Okay, with Frost Moon, because I want to use the snowman cannon, really powerful. Really strong stuff. I made the... okay, hold up. I think I'm gonna reach wave 15. I managed to do that on my own. But not really high expectations right now. Let me summon this. I got the Sharknadoes from the Turk Fish Room. That fight's always a pain, to be fair. I think I affected those guys, so I'm gonna take that out. Oh, it's turned off. Seems like nothing noisy to me. Oh, it's just confetti, not the confetti cannon. My bad. Let me buff myself. And we just started strong with the moon. I'm running the Celestial Shell. I need that one actually. Made range potions for Margarets. And here we go. We just started killing stuff. Did I get... Yes, I did. I got a little laggy. As we've seen, some stuff is a little bit scuffed. Okay, these moves are actually really strong. I've been using the blades, but I like these guys. I also got recommended, I didn't watch it yet, but I got recommended the video, it might have been a short, I think it was an actual video. They talked about the modifiers for the minions. And probably Fabled might not be the best after all. I do think Fabled's pretty good still, but if you're not playing full-on Summoner, the Summon tag, you probably don't really care too much about. Okay, that's another Everscreen. Oh, look at me. That's why the hoverboard for the fish room. It's not that important, I kinda like it though. Okay, careful. Also, I know I talked about this before. My special strat to fight the Moon Lord, it doesn't work anymore. It's been nerfed to its fault. That's why I didn't do the Pumpkin Moon yet. It was a tiny box with a bunch of statues and a bunch of regeneration stuff to abuse the Horseman Blade. But you cannot abuse the Horseman Blade with the statues anymore. And the big laser from the Moon Lord now goes to blocks. I know it's been a while, but I haven't tried that in a while either. Please understand, I usually play with mobs. That's kinda rough, not gonna lie. That's Krampus. So I guess I will end up doing like, I don't know, something really simple. Vortex Blaster, I think it's Speeder, not Blaster. I think I call it Blaster all the time because it's a gun with glorified bullets and call it a day. Finding several attempts, I'm gonna be really sad. Okay, this is wave 8 already. Which is pretty good. Ow. Got a bunch of chickens. I have one on me already. It's actually really good. Want something like the Mega Sharp or better? Yeah, just get one of those. I want to buff a little bit. Maybe it was just a tooltip. But it feels like they buffed a little bit the rugged helmet for the Shrumite armor. Now it's everything that's not arrows and bullets, so also fights darts and strange ammunition types, not just rockets. So that's pretty cool. It's a small boost. There's a book on the list. I think we're gonna see the greens soon. It's way dang already. So it won't surprise me. I do believe that the Banking Moon should be easier than this one. So I think we're doing okay. I just thought about making the Spectre armor. I didn't do it. I might if I get a bad scepter. It's pretty good. Decent damage, very decent damage, and homing. I do like me some homing. I hope the game is not too loud. It's hard to tell with this game sometimes. Okay, we have a ring. And usually just want to fight the ring. Oh, yeah, that's the crystal bullets. I changed the ammunition type for the fission. The last phase starts teleporting around. Using a homing stuff, it's actually a really bad idea. I died a couple of times doing that, so yeah, maybe not. Just crystal bullets, they're really strong, and just blast that thing. And change it to pure fight for these things. Was the turn blade against single targets? Not that powerful. It's not bad, it's usable. No items. Shame. Oh, I don't even have the bullets on me. Cool. So I guess it's gonna be a no. Oh, yeah, most items we get from the ice cream. Oh, cool. Cool. Why is it raining all the time? I don't get it. I've been playing for a while on my own. It's raining constantly. Leave me alone. It's so obnoxious, dude. I would need to mention that the chain gun is a bit of an exception. It drops from the Santa bots. I'm eating a lot of shit. Not really, I'm eating a little bit of shit. That's a pretty sword. I guess it's not from the Queen either. Should be from the Ever Screams. I'll be killing small enemies to get hearts. But yeah, that's a lot. When they get low, they shoot a lot, and it shows. It's really scary. I guess running 3 long games. This has not been that long, and Pokemon hasn't been that long either. We've been playing the same 3 games for almost a month. It's taking its toll on me, I suppose. I crave something different. I crave the one-offs, dude. It's insane. We're going back to the one-offs, so don't mind that. I think I want to try a couple of randomizer stuff too. So for those days I might want to start a little bit earlier than usual. Like half an hour. We'll see. It'll be interesting. I also need to set up properly the stuff for Archipelago. There are a billion randomizers nowadays. And I understand that you need a lot of knowledge for those games. And they sit into like longer games, it's usually a bad idea. Another one. But it could be fun. Also, not every randomizer is Archipelago anyway, so it's mostly okay. There's some strange randomizers that I tried before, and they kind of work still. Some of them they haven't, but I think they're good. I think I got I thought it was 2. It was actually 3 Christmas swords. They've been buffed. I would say they're actually usable nowadays. They were not before. And shit at me. Yeah, the lunatic. Ah. Person who has passed. That was way for thing. So I guess without the glorified bullets, everything becomes a little bit more difficult. As you can see, I don't die. Ow, fuck. Got too close. I have become a little bit too fast. I don't think I'm missing anything here, really. So that's pretty good. I know, Rot and unpleasant. Horrible. Back in the day, this just used to throw some ball decorations as projectiles, and that was it. Nowadays, way better. Because you throw stars, and they throw a lot of balls, which is way, way better. It feels really interesting to use nowadays. Will I use this? I don't think so. But it feels good. And chain gun, which once again, pretty good. We have this snowman cannon with a bunch of mini nukes. A little bit slow, but it's a lot of damage. And snowman cannon launches homing missiles, which is crazy good. Oh, god damn it, I hate when you do this to me. Now I need to have so many of them here, come on. As the legendary sets this one. I could just sell them. And need more of those. I also got the North Pole, it's not been buffed. I also sell this one. It's not even material, so. But this was always decent in my opinion. And those snowflakes deal damage, so it's pretty nice. They're a little bit sold here in the beginning. But it's a nice weapon to have, nonetheless. And what else? I think it's something else. That's a good question. I don't think I want to use the Superstar Shooter. I want to run this instead. Yeah, that one here. Old worm. Somewhere nearby. Mini nukes. Yeah, I have almost a stack of glorified bolts here. So that's nice. It's not run anymore, so I guess it got blown. Happens to the best of us. Woo! Goodbye. And yes, the exploding image. I got an fishing rod here for some reason. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Specialist range damage for 12%. Oh no, that the 5% was crit chance, okay. Special is just launchers, door guns, or anything else that doesn't shoot her with flash bullets. Way better. And here my Celestial Shell. I'm a little bit in the way, but Celestial Shell, menacing. Lucky for Gauntlet. And when I want to change into ranged, have Destroyer Emblem, Sniper Scope. A lot of damage, a lot of crit. This thing here reaches like 70% crit chance. I'm not even joking. I need to be invisible for that though, I'm not entirely sure. But it's pretty good. Big stats. Let me check something here just in case. Okay, yeah, the specs for Terraria are much lower after all, so that makes sense. Kinda. It kinda makes sense that you're not choking so much as with Expedition 33. Understandable, I suppose. It was a struggle on Monday, though. It was a massive struggle. I just kind of want the game to run properly, and that's it. I don't think that's too much to ask, but it could be. I don't think we're gonna get really anything useful from the Pumpkin Moon at this point. I mean, I already got the Moon Stone, which is... No, that's not even the Pumpkin Moon, that's the Eclipse. Hold up. Let me look up stuff. I should try to do it still, because it's useful, but... I mean, it's useful, it's content. I'm already ignoring the Crystal Defenders. Pumpkin Moon. Ah, the Scepter. The Scepter is nice. If you're a filthy magician, I suppose. So we have Cosmo Blade, nerfed. It's not unusable, but it's not as cheesy. Raving Staff, which is okay. Bad Scepter, which is pretty good. Jack-o'-lantern Launcher, never a big fan. Candy Corn Rifle, never a big fan. Dark Harvest, could be usable. Spooky Hook, I don't care. Witch's Broom could be used, I guess. I also get this Spooky Wood for the Spooky set. That makes sense. It's a night only, so I guess I should try and fight at least the Fish Ring at this point. Chromatic Skull is also good. So, let me... Bad Scepter. What's the damage on this thing? 45. How many projectiles? I got buffed. No! Kinda got nerfed. So I went from mana cast, that was 3 to 6. Average bats cast per cast increased from 2 to 2.5. Nerfed. I guess they're faster now, but still. It's kinda rough, pal. Holy. That's never good. Yep, we're back. That's never good. I think that some of the weapons, at least the vanilla weapons for mage, are kinda jank. Oh, we're in Storm Plus. Sunstorm Plus for a second. I don't know why. Why do you say it's Sunstorm here? Call me Tsunoroshi. Can you stop this? I'm seriously asking, can you stop this? I'm sick of the rain, please. I'm sick of the rain. Big on demons. Okay, I think I have enough crystal bolts for this. Then after that, we need to do Pumpkin Moon, and we need to do Empress of Light. Empress of Light is gonna be night too. You can fight that during the day, and you get the best summon in the game. If you get hit, you're dead. Don't think I'm that good at the game. Something I did before with special setups. I don't care enough about that. What can you say? House price. Price in the back, bro. And then we can do the cultists, towers, and then Moonlord. I will make new stuff before the Moonlord for sure. So I guess you're gonna leave which one? Stardust for last? Nah, maybe it should be Nebula for last. That's the Magician. I should be able to make the Vortex better. Oh my god, dude. Please, this rain is endless. It's not heavy rain, it's just the storm. My goodness, is this the tactic that's still winter in real life? I don't care what people say, it's still winter, okay? It will end soon, still winter. It's so obnoxious. Oh, that's why I was running the fishing rod. Because fish run. Did you finish? Thank you. Thank you! I pick like 5. Gotta change my setup before I forget. I might die. I might die. Fish run is really fast. Almost in bang of bang existence. And 70% crit. And it's a lot of crit. But when you move, yeah, everything goes down. Ah, only to 60. What am I gonna do? Okay, those buffs are still there. Tornadoes are probably big help here. Oh, so clear outside. So good. Ah, yeah, we don't need normal enemies here. We don't need the oracles or anything like that. We're fine. We can just chug everything. I'm still using the archery, it's probably fine. So I can just... Warning! Warning! Thanks to this being homing, I only need to kinda aim. Ow. Kinda bad. Be more careful. Ow. Lag. Hello? Oh, there I go. It's kind of a bad location to be in. Okay. It's kind of bad. And change weaponry. There we go, not too bad! Not too bad. It tends to teleport behind you. Actually, it tends to teleport to the other side. But if you keep moving like I do, it will be behind you normally. That was actually really easy. Probably my easiest to do phase run. Actually kinda happy. I think I did very well. I'm actually good at the game. And I got the bubblegum. And I got the wings. The wings are kinda nice, to be fair. Might not be the best. And you can just... Has a lot of verticality, which is really nice. Might use this, actually. I will need to reforce them. And that was actually really high, I believe. Way faster than this one, for sure. Yeah, bird to this. I got the... like here. Pretty good. Faster. That's good. I like. I like. We might not go for hours today after all. Yeah, don't blame me. Maybe I have become too powerful. Okay, alright. We can just store a bunch of stuff. We can just store the bubble gun. A lot of the magical weapons to me seem just really gimmicky. So I guess it's not the kind of stuff I want to use. Okay. Violent, no. Violent, no. Lucky. Kinda want the wording. I kinda like the defense. Menacing, tempting. Quick. Violent again. Lucky. Violent. Quick. Word! There we go. Finally. Take a little bit. Take a little bit. Again. Probably... I could just probably use the... You're so fast with this. I don't know what's making me so fast. I think it's wrong with the potions. But I'm not sure. Oh, I think it's actually the exquisitely stuffed. Gives you a lot of movement speed. It's pretty crazy. I can just save this in this box for now. And probably gonna use the rockets for the Empress and Flight too. I haven't fought that woman in a while, don't remember the moves. So might take me a couple of attempts, That's why I got a bunch of some stuff. 16, probably enough. Also, how the fuck is this a material? We can put it in a bottle, I guess. Oh! Medical instrument jar. Now go into the jar, and there's nothing you can do. Okay, let me grab that here. This one. Pumpkin Moon Medallion. And I guess we can wait for nighttime. I think I will need to wait for the next nighttime for the Empress. It's fine. I think we're doing extremely well already. It's probably gonna be about the 2 moons and 2 bosses in an hour, which is good. And then we have 3 hours to do everything else, including the Moon Lord. So I guess I can attempt the Moon Lord several times. I'm a pig in the ass though. Not really scared of the cultists. They've been dangerous. It's kind of annoying they don't really drop anything. I think they have the mask and that's probably it. It's like a wasted opportunity in my opinion. Actually... Oh yeah, that kinda makes sense. I was thinking, why the Vortex Speeder and not the Snowman Cannon? Well, probably because the Vortex Speeder might have a higher DPS. It's a more late game weapon. It's way faster because I know it's really fast. And also has the proc chance of the special explosive. I think, right? I don't think that's the Magnum. Yeah, I don't think that's the Magnum. We'll see. We'll see. There's also a special strat that I saw using the tsunami that I didn't get from the Duke. So first attempt against the Moon Lord is a little bit too bad. Might try that. And just get Glorified Arrows, the tsunami, and shoot upwards. Because the Moon Lord will spawn on top of you. So it will be a barrage of bouncing arrows. So that should be a lot of damage really fast. Because of the accumulation of projectiles. Never try that, but it could prove useful. Okay, I guess I should be buffing myself. I understand some of these buffs are overkill, but I don't really care. I'd rather be a little bit overkill. Oh god fucking damn it, of course. I quickly stacked, so the medallion went back too. Whoops. It will happen again, shut up. Every single time! How do I do it? It's scarecrows! Okay, not too bad. That's a lot of enemies. Get him blown down. That's crazy. Splittering. Hellhounds. It's really tempting to use the major back here. Kinda want to use the yo-yos more, but I think that should be a co-op kind of deal. Hey, it's that dog. Okay. That's the horse guy. Close, not stopping. Fine enough. Oh, look at me. Fine enough, the horseman blades not dropped by the horseman enemies. That's from the Pumpkin. Yeah, these guys have more HP. Thing inspector. Okay, stop getting molested into the projectiles. Blasted. That's wave 7 already. Gonna get the morning woods and the pumpkins, so way easier to control than the fourth one for sure. And if you're truly crazy, you can go further than wave 15. Things become really hectic and you're probably going to die. But you can do it. I've done that before. I'm multiplayer only. Also resetting the night and all that. Wave 9. Okay, towards the king. This thing gets really laggy in co-op, to be fair. Especially back in the day, my goodness, that was a disaster, holy shit. Okay, I see the sides, but I don't see the pumpkin. They should spawn in this wave. The tooltip said so. Maybe Israel. Maybe Israel. That's possible. Oh, stars. Amazing stars. Okay, careful. And this is me fighting without using traps. Traps help a lot here. I can just have a beautiful pool of lava. You can have spikes, you can have darts, you can have even spears if you want. It really helps. Just kills the small guys on its own. Ah, there we go, there's a big guy. I'm pretty sure this big guy is a mid-striker. The queen wasn't, which is kind of funny. Oh my god, there's a yellow pumpkin! Are you racing against the yellows? Yes. But I like the rest! I'm hoping about it. I don't believe that's from The Simpsons. It's not a direct quote, but I think it's close enough. I don't care. It's a yellow pumpkin. Oh, speaking of the sword, it's here. I don't think it's a weapon that has a lot of potential. I do think it's also a material for the Zenith nowadays, so nice. I guess we need it after all. Ah, look at me. Handle on your homing. Wave 13, by the way. We only saw a single king. And that's why we tried to keep this thing going for as long as we could. Just to actually get the traps. Where are the kings? Or the demon kings. Kind of demonic, I guess. Whoa. I got a little bit close. Didn't deal a lot of damage, but I shouldn't be getting hit anyway. Did I guess it? Maybe not anymore. There you go. Dude, you use my blade! For free! That's crazy. What was I gonna say? I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Maybe a possible strat against the Moon Lord. Especially back in the day with the special bugs of killing the Moon Lord. I've been using the turtle armor instead of beetle. The initial defense from the beetle is pretty good. I do like thorn effects though. Not often you get to use them. Angle onto the launcher. Kinda ass. Bad bridge, wave 15. Till 2 AM. Should have time. Route 15. With a lot of trouble. And this is how you play the game, just spin them around. Cannot believe I'm about the whole player. And game is kinda fast, it has a lot of stuff. Getting old. My eyes! My eyes! To be fair, it's not really the eyes, it's mostly me being tired all the time. That's why you cannot keep up as much as you should. Wouldn't surprise me if I end up needing glass at some point. It's surprising, it hasn't happened yet. The only person in the family that doesn't need glasses. It's probably coming at some point. I think it's gonna be great in general. Can I have it? Bit of a big head. Getting normal sunglasses was always a big in the ass. I kind of don't really like wearing those either. Despite being kind of bright outside sometimes. God, especially in the summer. I'm like, oh my god, why is everything so white? Even the asphalt is white, what's right now? Can be a struggle sometimes. I'm just made of mold. I wanna be surrounded by darkness. It was wave 20, it's just 8 billion kings. And it gets really hectic. It's not impossible to fight, but it's really difficult. When you have to mess around with like 3, 4, maybe 5 of these guys at a time. But hey, if you manage to kill them, that's drops for you, baby. Oh, for crying out loud. The eclipse! The eclipse is happening now. Beautiful. It had to happen, I suppose. Ow, fuck you, pal. Yeah, I don't think you guys can deal with my Terra blade at this point in time. Ibaraki is kind of not enough for some of these guys. What a mix. Well, doesn't beat that time. That really strange time. What the hell is this? Get it back. Ah, full of trash. That time, a long time ago, this was played like 1.3 something. Don't remember exactly which one. Blood Moons and Eclipse back to back, 5 in a row. I'm not even joking. Well, I was like 2, 3. Nah, 3 is a little bit too much. 1.5 hours of gameplay just thanks to that. Absolutely horrible. Okay, how about I go back and I just pass the day like this before you get a little bit too silly. It's moving. I'm here, pal. Yeah! The lanterns! I guess they disappeared already. Okay, the spirit of Halloween rests. I was about to say, I swear to God, if this happens to be another eclipse, we're gonna have a problem. It wasn't, thankfully. I was almost bad. Those things have a lot of cooldown. Legendary. Woo! That's a lot of melee damage. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. I need actual enemies. Come fight me, you cowards! Still some drops here. Hello? Cowards? Cowards, come to play! The projectiles! And yes, they go through walls. They are really good projectiles. That's why I ended up making that strange setup with the box. Okay, I can save those. Cool. Let me go back. Check out whatever's here. I think I'm missing anything here. Loading. Candy apple! Candy mountain. Yay, Charlie! Candy mountain! Those were real strange shows back in my day. Okay, alright. Let's see. That's weird movement shit, so it should be here. I think the spooky hook is gonna be better than the griffin one. So there you have it. Vanity stuff. Jack-o'-lantern, Scarecrow shirt. Scarecrow pants. Let's get intended. Pixie shirt, pixie pants. I'm not a pixie, okay? Whoop. Okay. That's enchanted pixie dust. There's the user wrong error of a pixie. Oh boy, is it gonna be? Yay! You can't attack, but you this transformation. That's kind of funny. Traveler merchant. Sure, let's take a look. Before I forget and you disappear. Traveler merchant. Am I blind? Ah, there you are, pal. Look at me. Gatlingator. Useful if you can get it early. Can. Go toots, not that bad, I guess. Yeah, disappointment to no end. Disgusting. Okay, I got 2 witches' rooms, so follow this. I think this is infinite flight. Nice speed. Not as fast as the dash, but faster than running. That could prove useful. I mean, I do think the Chilean's a little bit small for this point of the game. Despite everything. So, this is weapons. That's weapon. Weapon. Gonna keep that on my own. Weapon. Weapon. That's a trophy. That's an accessory. It's repeat stuff. Cool. It's ammunition. And this is ammunition. Cool. So, I think I do have a chest for pet stuff, which might be this one. It is. God, I have some status, but don't mind me. So, this and this. This two. I think qualifies strange movement stuff. Don't look at the animals. And that's an accessory, which should be here somewhere. Some damage by 10%. Material. That's kinda nice. Let's see. That prepared scar, yeah, makes sense. For 7 damage. And knockback! Eagle Beetle. Is that a drop from the golem? If that's the case, I didn't get it, which is insane. Because I fought the thing many times. I think the golem hates me. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, let me see. Okay, what am I missing here? I think I'm only missing the Sizzler. Ah, I'm also missing the Beekeeper. Never went back to fight the bee. Of course I'm missing Mjolnir in Star Wrath, but that's more Lord anyway. Cover shot sword. Do I have this? I don't think I do, actually. That might be a bit of a problem. Hold up. I can set this here. And that's the spooky stuff. I see. You can go here. That's something you really want to use as a block, but it's wood, so I think it makes sense. And next one's gonna be the Empress. Not Empress. So I guess I should change my stuff before I forget. 70% crit. That's so good. Die. Even running ranged isn't the Ichor Flask can prove really useful. I can just swing a couple times with the sword and switch back to your normal weaponry. Not sure if I need to fight the Emperors in the Hallow, but this is Hallow already, so it should be okay. I guess we need to wait a little bit for the time to change. I guess that's fine. I guess that's not a big deal. Ow. Ow. Popped. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I didn't see this before. Is this something important? Done the notification before. MGS should be better, I guess. How's that face? Oh my god. Yeah, the Fung was joking. But the Fung has been joking for months at least. I'm just really surprised about that one. That was a video of me playing in the park. I expected such, but hey, you never know. Sometimes people send me stupid videos. Shouldn't be surprised. Not really surprised, to be fair. Yay, get running. We need to wait a bunch for this to become nighttime. Is there anything I should be doing meanwhile? No, it's really didn't get the Bat Scepter. I guess you wouldn't want to use the Bat Scepter against the Moon Lord anyway. You probably want to use a Nebula weapon. Nebula Chain! Surprisingly that's not a thing, but to be fair, Nebula is Mage. And the chain should be probably Summon. It might be a little bit too in the nose for some people. Okay, I'm not falling for this again. Ah! I think we just have to wait. Oh, that seems easy enough. Thinking you can make anything better. Equipment wise. Not with the armor, not with the accessories, clearly not with the weapons. Yeah, at least. I have to admit that the Emperor has some interesting weaponry. I don't know if it's actually good, but I think it's pretty interesting. Like the Starlight Rapier. Just the really fast sword rain. Not an actual rain, but a flurry of thrusts. Pretty cool. Never really used it. Just have the, I think it's called the Eventide, the bow. Also pretty fast. I didn't see it recommended anywhere. So maybe it's actually not that good. People tend to use the accessory. Don't know if it's expert only. Gives you more movement mid-air, which is nice. Now I think the expert thing is actually a mount. A star mount. It has infinite flight. That could be good. Oh boy, boy. So tired, man. All the time tired. Why? I'm trying to sleep, but it's never enough. Riveting gameplay here. Alright, just waiting. I guess normally you can just bring up server and make it dusk. Something that can be done. Snails are actually really fast, despite them shooting, which of course means they can miss. I think they're pretty good. It's Pinky! Pinky on the brain, Pinky on the brain. Yeah, that's a good opening. Enemy openings? No. That's a good opening. Actually, it's called an intro. I don't fucking care. How about that? Wow, they get the aggro from so far away too. Really competent. Kinda like those things. Okay, 2 more hours. Not actual hours, thankfully. Give you like 2 minutes. Give or take. Pinky on the brain. Woo. Woo. Even start kind of funky if you wanna do that. It's completely possible. Of course it is. Goodbye, traveler merchant. You will never miss. Getting a bunch of pixie dust here. Ugh. Holy shit, dude. I'm just struggling in real life. Kinda my problem, there's always something to do. So I kinda want to do something. And then I don't sleep. During my life. The internet was really dangerous, to be fair. Just technology in general, I would say. Okay, we're getting close now. Don't mind. Okay, and I'm returning to summon the critter and kill it. That's why you usually end up fighting the Empress of Light without realizing. I was just dashing and using my weaponry, and there was one of those things there. So of course, killed. Whoops. That's a problem. They only spawn on 9th, thankfully. So even if you do, killing it fight in the strong version, which... Yeah, I would say that's a pretty positive thing. Okay. Hold up, I need to... Yeah, there's a lot of a tree. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's really dangerous to me. Wow. I'm just shooting. Okay, careful. Yeah, dodging those when they can just hit one hit you. Yeah, a little bit dangerous. I would agree with that. Okay, done. Attach me with the non-directional laser. There you go. Okay, I'm tanking. I'm face tanking. That's never good. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, I don't think she's immune to Icar, thankfully. Wow, the homing technique! So powerful! Killed. Oh shit, fuck. Yeah, that's were still out. Of course it's gonna happen. Not bad. Not bad. Of course, it's an achievement to get Terraria, so... I'm not gonna do it. Absolutely not, you cannot convince me. Yeah, another one of those. You know what? We're going back. Do not fall for it. Oh! Herald key! Not the first one, sadly. I think we get the kaleidoscope. It's fun. Precise Empress wings! Equipable. Allows flight on slow fall. Hold up to boost faster. And destroying insignia. Oh, so this is actually the... Hold up, okay. And it just works. Big on file demon. This is the D-Expert thing. Infinite wing and rocket boot flight. This is flight in jump mobility. So, what about these wings? I don't know what they mean by boost. I need to look them up in the wiki. I don't really use these things. Not saying they're bad or anything. And I go back to this. Now we can just go fight the cultists. I feel it's kinda fast, I don't know how to feel about this. Yes, strange movement stuff. So you can just be here. Yes, the drums are also movement. Don't ask, it doesn't make any sense. So let us see. Let's peruse. I completely forgot the name of the item. So I guess I'm gonna look up Empress of Light. Empress. Ah, among Empress. What about the traps? We didn't get the Night Glow, which is kinda fun. Yeah, it's homing, my weapon. The Starlight with the Eventide. Of course we got the Kaleidoscope. Sure. Emperor's Wing, 6.67% Dokunana, as the kids say. Okay. We're gonna is in the up key. But that up key was not W, right? That is certainly better than Fission, by the way. Okay, I guess we can test this. Everything is fine, we can just test. We have time. Big on demon. Let's see. So, this is normally, which is decent. I guess it's a little bit faster. I don't think it's better than the Fission, surprisingly. Because the Fission has more height. You can just... It's pretty much the same. Maybe the Empress is a little bit faster, but I would say the Fission is a little bit easier to use. And if you have more height, yeah, I'm probably gonna stay with the height. I think the height is pretty good. Pinky on the brain. Okay, alright. Playing against the tower's probably gonna be a bit annoying. Not impossible or anything like that, of course not. And some of them have really annoying enemies. Woo! What a moment! We're wilding out here. I guess I can just attack. It's late enough. Did not see the person. I feel late enough at least. A little bit of Halo, a little bit of Crimson. We can have both! Isn't that nice? It should be doing this at through the daytime. I don't think I'm gonna die against the Goldust. That'll be first time. So probably gonna happen. I have buffs, I think I'm fine. I'm still gonna buff myself though. I have the technology. And not the patience. Yeah, that's a new guy. Oh god, it's floating! Might be into the aggro. Who knows? Yeah, no spells. Oh, no, you don't. That's a bunch of copies, but I don't really care because I am homing. And it's attacking. You're meant to kill the ads to move some of the dragon, but the dragon is actually not that dangerous anyway. I move around a lot, that's for sure. Summon for me. Yes, oh, it did happen. A little bit late, but it did happen. Killed. Oh, god damn it. Oh boy. The barrier. No, no, you know what? That's actually a bad idea. Didn't try to do that one. That's the Nebula. I should leave that for last. So that's useful for me. Ancient Manipulator. Yeah, I forgot it. I have one of those too. Look. You're not crying, so who cares? There you go. Dig out this mask. That's vanity. So I guess it can be here somewhere. Okay, alright. Should probably go back to the other stuff with the Turbo Blade. The solar might be a bit of a challenge still. So that's Vortex, that's Stardust, and that's Solar. Okay, let us do Vortex first. I think it's the one that has the anti-gravity bullshit. Not a big fan of that, but what can you do? Getting close enough? Kinda. And it's those things. So I guess the guys I really should just hide myself in a tiny box and your staff that just goes through blocks. I just not have to deal with them. There's something I may do here actually. I have blocks with me. So everything should be fine. And I have this with me. Yeah, what the? That's me. I can get too close though. I think they're poisoning. Can you stop that? Yeah, maybe a bad idea, actually. Because they can just spawn inside. I think that's new technology. I didn't have it before. Quite annoying stuff, not gonna lie. Maybe you had to be lower. That could also be the case. Okay, that's more than half. We're doing okay. This one is not that difficult, usually. Aside from getting fucked by the stupid spawns, which might always happen. That's 7%. And just keep floating. Funny guy. The summons are actually that useful here. The enemies are kinda fast. I'm probably gonna die. Oh, there we go. There we go. Anti-gravity bullshit. I hate that. Just stay there, floating me there without being able to go up or down. So annoying. It's dry, to be fair. There's a lot of enemies, after all. Guess I'm gonna just get one of this. There's a bunch of buffs, no matter what you do. And can I teleport again? Come with my soldiers. Oh, why did you spawn behind me? Motherfucking alien queen. I wasn't moving. That was the effect of the debuff on its own. As you can see, very annoying. Okay, alright. They keep spawning behind me. It is a bit obnoxious. Just doing small bursts. Just going in, balls deep, usually a bad idea. I tend to do that, but they usually tend to have me the entire names. I didn't get the key this time, so bad idea. Just spawn behind me, never from the front, always from behind. And you annoying fucks. That's what you people are. Is this enough for you? It is enough for you. Good. That's good. Your mind goes numb. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Ow, stop. Fucking anti-gravity. Distort. Fuck off, please. The tower's dead. Stop spawning. Stop spawning. So annoying, holy shit. Okay, 51 fragments. That's good. Should be able to make something. Something useful, potentially. Okay. Where's the guide? Hello, guide! Show me. Celestial Sigil. I can just use my secret powers to multiply some of these fragments and just make the sigil instead of going through the full loop again. Element for the armor, I remember that, so we can make weapons. Phantasm. Vortex Bitter. Hammocks and Drill. Drill, baby, drill. So, is it the Phantasm that has the special properties? I don't think so. Where's my wiki? There we go. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's the Tsunami that has 5 fires at once. What does the Phantasm do? Oh, hey, that's kinda cool. It has a burst of 4 arrows, consuming 1 arrow per use. Throw rate will greatly increase while in use. Upon enemy hits, the Phantasm fires an additional burst of 3 Phantasm arrow projectiles. Phantasm arrows coming on the hit target. Move through blocks, deal 50% of the original projectile's damage, and inflict no knockback. Has 2 in 3 chances of not consuming ammunition. I mean, might not be the Tsunami, but I think it's good enough for this. Fine enough. Let me check the Lord tips here to make sure I have the correct weapon or not. Weapons still look the same to me. Session of the Phantasm. Highest DPS in the stage. Your arrows or random arrows should be used. Vortex Bitter. It requires more aim but offers higher DPS. Maybe it was not this. Maybe it was this specific strats. Welcome Bomb. Yep, still the Phantasm. That's cool. Hey, we can make it. That's easy now. Very easy. Never complaining. I having to fight the Duke again. I do approve of that. Oh boy. I kinda hate Twitch sometimes. The recommendations are just insane. Oh, you saw something on Twitter? Yeah. Getting that recommended. Please, stop. I just don't care. What can you say? I just don't. Well, I guess we can make both. Isn't that nice? It should be the Ancient Manipulator if I'm not mistaken. It is. Saito. Just Phantasm. Gonna make them unreal. Wow, unreal! So I'm gonna... That was fast, thank you. I appreciate that. Unreal! Pretty good. Pretty good. So I guess I want to keep the Vortex Bitter instead of the Jenga. That makes complete sense. There you go. Should probably get the glorified bullets before it's too late. I wanted to prepare all of my ammunition before we break the last tower. So it should be a bunch of glorified arrows, which I should still have. Even though I don't see them. Maybe in the P or something like that. Nope. Oh, what the hell? Really? There's no way I saw them, right? Am I blind? I could be blind. Did I use the glorified arrows? No, I didn't actually. I used the glorified shotbow, which is not the same. That's fine. That's Stardust. That's Solar Pillar. I guess we should try and do Solar. Probably gonna die a lot. Sword's probably one of the most dangerous, because the enemies are just powerful. Especially the worms. They can only be hit in the ass. So you need to be obviously careful. In the jungle, yeah, that's not a great place. Like that guy. Take a lot of damage, thankfully, but they can be really scary because they can deal a lot of damage too. Okay, carefully. Just careful. Just be careful, man. It's not that difficult. Oh, I can just get close there. That's kind of funny. I can just do this. Come spinning, boy. Do not come spinning. Spin! 81. Very good. $76. Despite them being sore, I'm pretty sure they can just hit through water. It'd be a little too cheesy otherwise. I'm not really complaining, I understand the balance and all that, you know. I'm meant to be powerful. What can Sword Boy do against these? Water bucket. It'd be funny. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Not too bad. That's 57. Let's get there by me. Okay, alright. Did it spawn? I'm not sure. It doesn't spawn that much. Oh, it's one of those. The crawler beans. Another crawler bean. Go back from once game. And I guess I will need to make a new helmet, actually. I'm not gonna be using rockets, I'm gonna be using mainly bullets. They should make the bullet helmet before I forget. If I could just make the vortex end, that wouldn't be a worry. But no, that's eliminate. Kinda funny, you can make the best equipment, but you don't have anything else to fight. But I guess that's not that uncommon. Games do that all the time. Everything happened to Final Fantasy V. Wow, the super bosses that you get creative weapons. Yeah, but the last thing you want to do is fight the super bosses. So what happens after you fight Envil and you get the strong weapon? I mean, you got it. It's more the chance to fight the bosses, I guess. It's kind of funny to me though. Of course you can use some of the weapons to fight the other super bosses because you have like five super bosses for Final Fantasy V. It makes sense. Okay. They're spawning just down there now. Kill this guy. I have a really strange arrow mechanic. They just go through you. And sometimes they ignore you. It's a bit weird. I'm not sadly sure how it works. That's my money, bitch. I'm gonna collect it, but that's my money. I don't remember much of the Star Wars one. I think it's probably one of the most simple. Not a lot of tricks, just a lot of enemies, because, you know, minions. That's kinda cool. This sound effect too, it's crazy. I got hit, how dare you? It's only 5 left. They're still alive. There we go. Some of this. Pretty sure it's not actually 100 enemies. I think it's more than that. So, whoa. Careful with that guy. So I'm taking the 100 as a percentage. It's the easy way of doing things, in my opinion. Bro! With the leftover enemies. And then 66 door fragments. And there was a guy here still. Cool, cool, cool. Glommer. A filthy glommer. Don't wanna look at you. Okay, these are special fragments. I guess I could just leave them here. Sonar weapons are good, but I'm not really running melee only, so I don't think there's a lot of reason to use them. You can, and the Daybreak debuff is actually really powerful. I don't think there's anything that's immune to it. Not even the Moon Lord. So that's nice. The Solar option, I think it's really difficult to use. I've tried it. It's cool. I think it goes through blocks. It's kind of difficult to use. So there's that. I don't think I have enough Shroomites for stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it should be Shroomite mask. Go. Can go there. And save the other helmet here somewhere. Never mind the bike lag. Can't miss that now. Oh boy, yeah. We don't need that one, come on. It can be here for now. We can sell this one. I think right now with the current update, if you have a modified weapon and your quick stack, it will go with all the modified weapons. Not necessarily with the same modifier, which feels strange. Kinda get it, but I don't know if I will do that, honestly. Okay, Stardust Crusaders. The armor is really cool. You literally get a stand. It's kinda difficult to use because it's additional inputs, but it's cool. I mean, it's probably the best armor for minions anyway. So what's the big deal? What's the catch? Okay, it's nighttime. Oh boy. Are you fucking kidding me? Two of them. Two of them. It happened twice. Yellow. That's Maldic here too. Pretty much the same tree. Two meteorites. Why live? Cells. Maybe I shouldn't do that, just in case. That's a little bit too bold for me. Ow, attack me. The warm enemies are always annoying. There we go. Dizzy. I'm alone. Only one. No. Okay, yeah, it's kinda bad. I got trapped there like a fucking idiot. Wait me flow, pal. Oh, so I need to find some of these radals. Similar to mine, so I'm not gonna dodge them. Even though I should. Get hit now. Got him. Ow, what the hell? How are you guys here? Oh boy. I don't know if the additional spawns actually provide anything useful against the barrier. Probably not. That's kind of rough. How's the barrier looking? Half? Not even half. Close, I guess. Yeah, I guess they don't really work for that. That's fine. Oh, look at me. Oh god, the cells. So many of them. The main problem with this tower, the enemies, they just multiply. You thought the yelling queen was bad? Yeah, the yelling queen is nothing. Boom. I'll let it fall. Not denying. Sounds from out of nowhere. That's rough. Okay, we're going back. Oh, the worms! The worms always after me. Yeah, those things there are not look great. I have their chest not multiplying forever. I think that's something to show me. Yeah, they need to grow. Got him. Oh, with worms at the worst possible time. How do they do it? Possible to learn this power? I bet it is. Four. There we go. No, 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 stop multiplying. Ah, shit, I need to go down. Yeah, this is not the best place for a tower. That's clear to me now. How's it looking? Anything? We're getting close. Ow. I think I get hit with that. And look at you, worm. Oh, there's always a worm. I'm getting funny ideas. I don't like it. I shouldn't be actual dogs. It's not a full moon. Yet. Oh! Moly, thermal laser. What the hell? Ah, that's kinda wild. Ray? Sure. And there we go. That's That's actually 100 enemies, but not every single enemy counts. Because of the copies. Ah, double worm. Double worm, what does it mean? Ah, the fire, my laser. There's a lot of enemies. I need people to stop. Tower's out. Only one tower left. 70. Good. Now that's nighttime. What do you think you're doing here? Ready to go? Oh boy. Ah, there's a meteorite! Yeah, people. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we make with this. Aside from... Oh yeah, it's two different minions. The Stealth Staff and the Stealth Dragon. The Stealth Dragon is pretty good if you are a Summoner. If you're not a Summoner, it's kinda whatever. Pretty forgettable in my opinion. But it's good. Yes, Summoner is good. It can become really, really big, which is kinda cool. I like those. Yeah, but that's kinda whatever. What about the... Oh. That's Eliminate. Cool. Cool. Okay. I can make a fragment with 3 of the other fragments. Make bricks. We can make blocks. Blocks and bricks, not the same. I can potentially make super healing potions. Only a little bit better than the jungle juice. But better nonetheless. Okay. I'm gonna save those here. So at this point in time we need to make the glorified arrows. If we can. And this should be chloro... What do we need? Okay. Just bars. Easy. Nothing like this should be good enough. 3,000! How about that? Fight bolts seems good. Yeah, I had the additional projectile. That should be good. Just the sinks. If it's additive, it should be 86. It's probably just multiplicative. But oh well. Okay, alright. I think I probably should finish the... Nebula? Nebula. As Ranger. Just to make sure I don't need to change anything and I can just go fight the Demon Lord. Seems correct. And I have a question about the model making. It allows you to put builds and gloves. Do you think a Shimmer Lake builder will log behind Moon Lord or be always on sale? I'm not sure, honestly. If you don't unlock with that lake builder the shimmering that you unlock after the Moon Lord, I think being available every single time is probably okay. Or at least available when you actually find the shimmer. That seems probably balanced to me. I could be wrong. I hope it didn't take too long checking the chat. I'm doing my best. It's really weird for me playing on full screen again. Oh. Didn't consume it. Nothing happened. So yeah, I guess we just go. I should probably keep this somewhere nearby to make sure I have access to it. Swap. can just kill the small enemies as melee and change to destroy the tower. That's pretty much in the dungeon. It's about the middle. Yeah, I think coming this way is actually a little bit easier. When Shimmer Magnets locked behind Moonlord, I will think about a way to give you access to Shimmer when you visit the biome. That sounds cool. I mean, to be fair, there are some shimmering options that are unlocked after defeating the Moonlord. I thought that those are really strong, so I understand why they are locked. But normal Shimmer, you can just go to the place, so I don't think it's such a big deal. I don't think the Shimmer bucket being locked behind Moonlord is also that big of a deal. Wow, you can change the NPCs. It's pretty much only cosmetic as far as I know. So, eh? I don't know, I just find it a bit strange. Maybe there are some strange techniques you can use with the Shimmer to choose some stuff. I wouldn't know. If that's the reasoning. Oh, they teleport. That's your gimmick. Yeah, I forgot about that. And a little bit laggy. Be careful. Careful, this is not the best place to enter the tower range, actually. You're supposed to be a mother brain. No. Don't touch me. There's restrictions to Shimmer too, such as not being able to craft piano in the into bones and so on. I guess that's also true. I don't know, it seems like a strange mechanic to me. It's really new for me at least. I haven't played Vanilla in quite some time, so this is actually my first time encountering the Shimmer. Though I do appreciate the permanent boosters they give you. Permanent boosters, I love them. Okay. This one might be a little bit slow. These enemies are kind of... Can you stop running? Holy moly! They're also purple like the sharks. I get kinda lost a little bit with these guys. I think that's pretty obvious. Maybe I should buff with my potions before destroying the tower. Potentially a good idea. Holy shit, they keep jumping like crazy. That's not just my knockback. My goodness. 69. All I have just keep teleporting around. Only I should be able to do something like that. Where's my World of Discord? Apparently there's an achievement nowadays to get that. I almost got it for the love of the game. You can just make AFK farms if you want. Ow. Yeah, I don't see the lasers either. That's a bit too rough. Yeah, that's just a normal enemy. And how's this looking? 58. I think I should try and fight the Molo here, but I guess I could. Oh, that's what's scared of me. A ball of shenanigans. Oh, that's a ball. I think this knockback is actually really insane. I remember this knockback being that crazy back in the day. And to be fair, I didn't really use the Terraria that much. The old version was not that good in my opinion. I like this one way better. Despite having lower attack. The Burrito is very useful. I enjoy. I haven't attempted an arena here. I guess I could. Because the Moonlord also spawns much faster nowadays. It used to be a minute. That's like 12 seconds, I think. I don't know if that's only with the sigil or also with the towers. I guess I can investigate before destroying the tower. Just to make sure I know everything that I'm doing, which is not a whole lot. Ow. Ow, fucking balls. I like these balls. Are the Dragon Balls? Those are good balls. Yeah, a lot of enemies from below. Oh no, I forgot about that. Thinking me you can blow the blind. Ah, my eyes! Not the bees! I think they look like bears. Kinda funny. It would be kinda funny if it did. Okay, let's see. 21. Stab it with the laser. 7 HP back, that's 17. I feel like I'm killing a lot of enemies every single round. As long as it's safe, it should be fine. That's 10. Ow, stop it. Ow. The balls, not the balls, please. I'm gonna destroy those projectiles. What am I gonna do? Hey, that's a guy. How you doing, guy? Yeah, that's gonna be enough to destroy the barrier. They don't destroy me first because they keep teleporting. I guess it'll be fighting like Dragon Ball after all. Yep, that's not. Let me kill these guys and let me look up stuff about the Moonlord just to make sure I'm not making any mistakes. I'm making the least amount of mistakes at least. I think that's understandable. Okay, alright, let's see. Let us check the Lord of the Moon. What have you for me? Can go back one. Don't. No. Summoning and spawning. The Moonlord, the spawn is from the celestial pillars, takes 60 seconds for him to spawn. And the screen event will appear 5 times. Each time the screen will go darker, objects and walls will oscillate more violently. Using his nostal shield to summon the Moonlord takes 12 seconds for him to spawn. Screen event will only appear once. Okay, alright, I got you. I understand. So with the pillars, just normal. Cool. Cool. Not a big deal. Now we know, now we understand. So, still better be as ready as I can be. I can use the long buffs first, and I can also change to the ranger armor. Maybe should also wait for me to be full HP here. Try and avoid problems. Oh. I don't know what I pressed, but it was not the game. Okay, alright, there's some enemies. They might drop some hearts. It is always useful. These enemies seem so weak now. I mean, this is the end game. Well, literally the end game. I'll send me defeat the Moonlord the first try. I would be happy with that. Not gonna lie. Okay, we're regenerating a little bit. I guess I could grab the fragments, teleport back, teleport to the nurse, teleport back, move to the arena. In the meantime, swapping my staff or trying to buff myself. I think that makes sense. I think that's doable. It's a minute, shouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna swap the equipment. I'll not die while doing this. Get it back myself. Well, that's fine. And they're actually hurting me a lot. A lot of lasers. And I keep crashing into the enemies. Okay. Alright. They're yours. Don't mind me. We can do this in 2 parts. It's fine. Oh boy. It's gonna be nighttime, but I don't think it matters. The moonlord makes everything dark anyway. Oh boy, oh boy. That was a lot of damage. But I was healing. I guess that makes sense. I guess I'm gonna use all this. Yeah, well, this. Land duration can be to the side to make things way easier for me now. Not too bad. Pendulum is approaching. Okay, alright. I need to heal myself, thankfully. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm coming here. And I better start buffing myself. It's gonna be useful. This one, and this one. Barely using anything here, that's crazy. Oh boy. Welcome bomb. Hit. Bad me going for literally everything. Ah, laser's so fucking bad. Those are terrible. Oh, baby. That was not bad. Line. Just never fun. It's part of the fight. And deal with that. Ah shit, fuck, that was so unlucky. Something like a heal. Holy moly, that's a lot of projectiles. I want to die. I think I can deal with this, like this. Ooh, that was pretty close. Clutch it, can I clutch it? Clutch! First try! Holy shit, dude! Whew! I was getting kinda nervous at the end! That HP was so low! Oh! I did a thing! I did a thing! That was not that bad. I got hit more damage than I should have. Those lasers, ooh, really dangerous. Oh my god! We have like credits now. That's cute. Yeah, lag. So much for possible finale. I think that was a pretty clear finale, huh? Pretty good. Pretty good. Whew. The welcome bomb was not that crazy as I expected, not gonna lie. It was some damage, and it was good damage. Necessary damage, I might add. Okay, let me take them far enough. This is new for me, okay? Okay, can I put myself to players with? There we go. Or we can just see the credits. They just spawned on top of me. Pretty good, pretty good. I guess I can just use my secret technique and multiply the Moonlord bag so I can just get a bunch of drops and potentially make the descent, even though I'm missing the silver still. That was the plan, Terra. A bit annoying. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Chicken bones! Jobo jelly. That was not the thing I actually read the first time. Don't ask me how I read that as poop jelly, okay? It just happens sometimes. I always hit my fault. Also, yes, their builds are way better than mine. Because I just build for utility. Never for looks. Especially in this game. What about Hytale? I haven't bought the game, actually. I've seen some gameplay. Kinda looks pretty fun. A strange mix between Minecraft and Valheim. And despite being really early access, that's the term, has a lot of content. Apparently there are dinosaurs, I haven't seen them yet in any gameplay that I watched. That's pretty cool. Shelly! Scott Lloyd. No, it wasn't. I was about to say, wasn't that the name of Doc Brown? No, it's Christopher Lloyd, the actor. It's Emmett Brown, the character. Not the same person. That was pretty good. God damn it. Clutched at the end. And yeah, I would say that the fusion wings, pretty good. Pretty good for this. Especially when we cannot chase it anymore. So many eyes, holy shit, dude. That's crazy. I haven't played this game on my own, I don't know how many years. Since the start of 1.3 maybe? You know, it's been quite some time. Absolutely rough, pal. Absolutely rough. Quality ass! Assurance, my bad. Hold up. Is this important? Okay, alright. Ooh. That is pretty cool. Okay. Right. Right, okay. Yeah, it's struggling a little bit, as usual. Anyway. Gosh, full barbarian, just like me! I like food, imagine that. Well, we finished this in 2 hours. Shorter than I expected. So I guess we can fuck around a little bit with, if I can, with the scent. And we might try some of the special seeds. Fuck. My throat. Being strung a little bit recently, I don't know why. We can also check the new shimmering. That could also be useful. Lucky, you know the guy is evil. The name Luck is never good. Give him a tree. Is this a link to the past reference? The kids with the ocarina. Maybe that's just a trial. Public relations. Amanda Powell, also known as Safe Man, more like Safe Woman, I suppose. Cyborg and the steampunker. Grumpy Squid. What are these nicknames, dude? Well, kinda wild, not gonna lie. Santa Claus and the tax collector. Here's a present for you. It was Broly all along. We didn't get Santa, but that's fine. It was not Christmas. Play testing. Ignore this. My goodness, never called them ignorant, I suppose. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. That Brian be yapping. A real Mega Shark! That's a good weapon. Skitsor 300. They have a lot of people nowadays, that's crazy. Steven French, also known as Twitchy. Hey, it's Conquer Bar for Bad for Day. Jesus Lame. Elbow. Just an elbow, understandable. EMF. Yeah, I thought that said something different. Mamma Luigi. Mamma Mia! Wake. It's not fair, right? It's not fair. Everybody had, at some point, really cringy nicknames. Vulpes and Kulta. Disgusting. My buffs! They're running out! Those are really long credits, that's crazy. Tunnel King! This. Nimbus A! Grey Lime. Arterian. Cheese Panini! I don't think that's how you wrote Panini, right? I think it's without the E. The lizard people. She's supposed to like the jungle? I don't think so. She's supposed to like the witch doctor. I think it's the witch doctor that likes the princess. Localization, disgusting. I guess we're making some time with this now. Polish. East with D. Okay, pal. Okay, pal. Anderson Sosa, but that's not Jojo. What? They're lying to me. Pangolin? Why not Pangolin? Hey! We missed some people. I guess just added. That's a little bit silly. That's a little bit silly. But sure. Okay, let me salvage of this stuff. I can save the enable fragments. 51, that's per low. And how do I get the silver? Oh boy, how did that happen? The Siddler. That's what they called me. Siddler. And Spantera. 12.5%. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. But I guess I can look that up. Just in case. I'm gonna sneeze. Feed and the sneeze, baby. Feed and the sneeze. Had to be mistaken with Seek and Destroy. Completely different. That's not weapons. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. What did I get from Terraria? Only the flower pow. Oh boy. These gay weapons. I'm assuming I can just go back to the jungle and fight Plantera a little bit. Nothing's gonna be that bad. Even the first try was pretty doable. Now that I'm far stronger, everything should be easy. Okay, let me see. They have bulbs nearby. Well, I haven't gone there in a little bit, so I guess I'm gonna see them. Just the original bulb. If anything. Let's go fight Plantera! Oh boy. That's a little bit silly. Wow, the moon! What do we need? To fight all the enemies. Happens all the time. Could probably just fight as melee only if I want to. But I want to make this fast. Whoop. That's Ash. Ash, capture! Battle down. I just need to go down. I'm not really scared of anybody here. I'm the rulers the enemies either, so there's no way for me to be scared. Enemies! Kill them all. Lucky Bears War. I guess I am lucky after all sometimes. Stun dog. Yeah, there we got another Plantera here. In the middle. Not really. Hey, don't look at me like that. Stupid idiot. Fuck you. Trying to heal a little bit with drops. It'd be funny if Plantera killed me now. Don't think it's gonna happen, but you never know. I could make all of the mistakes. It would be pretty funny, to say the least. Okay, am I properly equipped? I think I am. I just need to polish the bulb a little bit. Hello? I'm coming! There she is. Wow, this shit is melting now. Ain't that. Go bullets, go weapons. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a problem, isn't it? And the rockets a little bit better, fucking idea. Any mounts. Killed. Yeah, that was easy. Imagine that. That was pretty easy. So I guess then to show my secret technique of multiplication of items. It's actually pretty easy to do. I guess I can just sell the Bezor. I have more than enough. You come here, pal. So the idea right here, I think I kind of want to hide the game while I do this, just in case. But the idea is pretty simple. I need to open some folders, though. Let me look at my Steam folder. This is the server file. I discovered this by mistake. So what you do is you open server.exe. You open the server with the correct world. And I guess I can show this part, actually. Here you go. Oh, complete. You got the single player. Well, the server is open. Yeah, come here to this chest, or whatever chest. Has to be an actual chest. If you use a piggy bank or a safe, it doesn't work, because that's tied not to the world, but to the character. And you pick the items. You can also pick the fragments. We can multiply them a little bit, if need be. And we save and exit. And we go into multiplayer. Invite MP. Okay, yeah, I was smart, and I'm just using localhost. You go in, and since the world was saved into server memory, the items are still here. So you can just drop them back. Go out, save and exit. Nowadays, when you save and exit from a multiplayer, it forces a save in the server.exe. If it doesn't happen for whatever reason, or if you're unsure, you can just write save, press enter, and it forces another save. And we go back to single player. And of course, the items are still here. I think I only need more vortex, they're probably fine. And you got the multiplayer. And you drop them. And then you get out, and then you save, and you go back to single player. It's kind of like copying the world, to some extent, but in a dynamic way. And you go to single player, and you can just multiply anything like this. That's how you can multiply money, you can multiply every single item that you can store, which is most of them, if not all of them. And I'm only doing this now because I want to get a bunch of different drops from Moonlord without actually having to fight it again. Once was more than enough for me, what can you say? Be careful though if you do this backwards. Because if you take the items to the single player and then you save on top of that, you lost them. So you need to be a little bit careful. I think it's easy enough. I think this trick is really easy to understand once you show it, and it's not really difficult to understand, right? You just go into two different copies of the same world, keep trading between them to multiply the items. Sounds really silly, but it works, as you can see. I'm just multiplying the bags. And we go back to single player. Feels a little bit cheesy, but for some stuff that's just time consuming, I think it's fine. Like money. Mainly money. And we just drop this here. I am assuming 32 of it is probably enough to get the shit I need. Now that we're out, I'm gonna force the save again. And then you press exit. Kinda saves before exiting, but I like to save first, just in case. You wouldn't want to miss anything, right? And we can just pick a couple of bags here and open the stuff. Metal burst. Grenade launcher. Picking my stuff is actually pretty cool. Vulgar display of flower. Which one? And my bags. My bags went back. Bunch of temple keys, of course. I can save some of these. It doesn't really matter at this point in time. I pretty much just finished the game anyway. I do like the Plantera mask. I think it's kinda cool. I've used it before. And this is weird movement shit. So the thorn hook. As I say, the rockets here. Amber Rocket Man. Okay, I'm gonna change my armor so I can stop being invisible for a little bit. And it's really disorienting, okay? Venus Magnum! Spell. Scowl. Cold Goggles. It's the Wasp Gang. The Axe, which is actually kinda rare. Okay, those are vanity stuff. Some of these I'm pretty sure are meant to be like this one. Full light! That's cool. The eggs. Always makes the same sound. I'm a bit disappointed. Wasps. And those. It's also a vanity item. Hold up. Open the wrong thing. I understand why you multiply the shit. I never get the stuff I need. How about this? Wow, these blown potatoes. My first time actually using the silver. I'm pretty sure it's buffed. I like it. I like it a lot. And you can have some of my shit. Find me. No value. And throw me to the side pile. That's a lot of money. Which is pretty good. I guess I can save this here for now. Did I get copper? I have copper. I can make the sword if need be. Not a big deal. Oh, the last prism. Such a fun weapon to use. Oh, so the Celestial Star Board is the Moon Lord export item. Wow, damn, I'm pretty sure you have two. Like this. Ah, that's a lot of light. That's pretty cool. Oh, I guess you get 3. Wow, you get 3? Golly, SDMG. Pretty cool. Also the portal gun. It's fun to use for bullshit. You can just reverse gravity with that. That's pretty cool. The Terraria. Woo, hold up. Wow, the burritos are they're crazy. Crystal staff is also cool. Okay, let me save some of the weapons. Is it better? Oh yes, it is better than the vortex beater. By quite a lot. That's prism. Staying. Yeah, like the Terrarian. But you can be here. Okay, this is weird movement shit. Maybe I can just get rid of some of this. That's actually aluminium. That shouldn't be here. Like that. Pretty good. What's this? No, what's the one in the middle? There you go. Pretty good. And the portal gang I like. So we can favorite it. So we can just sell. Yeah, Civic probably too low. Hold up. I wasn't paying enough attention. I did. I can keep one in my piggy, I suppose. That's useful to me. Oi! Why'd you flee from me, magician? I can sell some shit. That's the possession. Whoa! Oh my god, dude, look at this. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Alright. This is the older Star Fury, by the way. But it used MP. Pretty cool. There's the Mjolnir minecart. Beautiful. Also, the Mjolnir. Another Star Wrath. Insane. Okay, I think I might be able to make the standard with this. Aren't you excited? Sell those. I can probably sell this. And a little eliminate. It's just an ore, so you can be here with the rest of your kind. That's a weapon we can just store. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Let's see the list. So I need Terraria that I have. Give me a mirror, which is here. Star Wrath, right there. Influx Weaver, Osmo Blade. Okay. I have them here. Osmo Blade. Influx Weaver, it's here. Silver came after. I remember saying that one. What? Oh, it's right here. Okay, of course. Star Fury and Beekeeper. Why am I need to go fight the bee? I forgot about that. Gentle Sword and Copper Short Sword. Okay. Star Fury and Beekeeper. I have some Abomination still. I'm not really worried. Fury. I know I have the Gentle Sword somewhere. Not here, it should be below. Somewhere I have an Enchanted Sword, legendary. I'm missing something else, aside from the Beekeeper and the short sword. No. Not really missing anything aside from that. Okay. So I can make short sword. I should have more than enough copper. Copper short sword. I didn't save it, okay? And now I need to put everything here inside from... I mean, I could just use one of the Star Rats for this fight. I should put a chest somewhere. We have this distant weaponry. And I have a lot of chests somewhere. All up. There we go. Can put it here? Can. I can put those weapons there. Can just pick them after. Choo 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 choo. Actually, I'm gonna reforge this. Just because I can. Legendary! It's really fast. I do have some eliminations somewhere. I know I made more than I used. Here? No. Here? I only have one left. That could be a problem. Boy. Elimination. I can make more. 5. I think 5 should be enough, right? I need to buff myself here again. Guess I was going in and out of the world. And we can just go here. I can just probably fight it anyway, anywhere. Woo! Yeah, there that was I. I'm gonna go through the arena just because I can. Fuck them all! Killed. I'm gonna fight this thing a couple of times. I think I'm gonna go into ranged and just use the SDMG. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the best is unreal still. That was fast. Even faster. Ah, yeah, the thing is not that strong now. Okay, I'm hoping 5 is enough. Die. That's a lot of damage. That's really fast. That's not a B. Guess I can just sell all of this because I don't really care. Oh boy, hold up. Change my stuff again back to melee. And end up using the additional slot for equipment. Well. Okay. Can sell you some of this stuff. And I get the painting. Gonna put it here. In my pond. I'm pondering. Below the trophies, actually. Okay. At this rate, I think I might need to fight the Queen Bee again. See what I mean? I usually always get that. But not this time. I don't know why. There we go, that's the beekeeper. That was a bit close. Not gonna lie. Okay, I don't wanna be the bee man. Ah, the crystal's still there. I guess it has a limited amount of attacks it can do. Not amount of time, which... that sounds really cool. Oh no, that's... maybe the correct. It's probably fine. So this should be enough to make the big weapon. Is it here? It is here. The savage thing. The savage. Okay, we can make it even better. God, how expensive is it going to be? Let's see. I expected more. So I'm kinda happy. Yo! Sword! And we can shimmer this into a true copper short sword, which is kinda funny. But I'm not gonna do it. Even though I could. And you know what? Sure, we can do it. It's just right here after all, right? Oops. Kinda feel a bit slow now. Infinity +1. I'm assuming it's gonna lose the modifier if I do this. So maybe that was actually a mistake. Or short sword. It's literally the same, but just with the copper short sword sprite. That's kinda funny. That's kinda funny. Kinda achievement's name is. I have 68%, so I guess I've missed a bunch of them. Let's see. Lucky break, survive a long fall with just a sliver of health remaining. Warm father. Oh, yeah, of course. It was Crimson, so no, it's of worlds for me. The only way is up, rock bottom. Guessing touch the bottom of the world. Funny. I go with the dungeon's large mysterious chest with a special key. I go do it. I got the Halo key. Several copies. Kill Dr. Bones. Didn't find it. Think it's in the jungle. Defeat every type of slime there is. I guess I'm missing some from the corruption, which makes sense. Equip a die in every possible die slot. I didn't do anything with dice this time around. That's kinda funny. Train for the Frost Legion, a festive family of many killer snowman mobsters. Didn't work this time around. Command 9 summon minions simultaneously. Make a mayhem. Battle against the twins, the Destroyer and Skeleton Prime simultaneously, and emerge victorious. Back in my day, this used to be the same night. I don't know if they changed it. I think a Rainbow Rod. Prepare the strongest forces. The old one's army can master. Some very special scenes can lead to unique and rewarding experiences. Can you find one? The Torch God? I never did the Torch God. We could do that. It's actually really easy at this point in time. I think the cell phone. You'll never leave home without it again. I could do that. Not the bees! For a big guy while wearing a full set of bee armor. That's funny. With the Dreadnought Tellus. I tried. It was pretty difficult in the early hard mode. For a rainbow gun while riding a unicorn. Okay. 50 quests for the angler. Final with the slime pads and have them move in. I guess it means some. Fly a quad racer into outer space. Delaying death from drowning by drinking water. It doesn't make much sense, but you did what you had to do. Discover a friendly boulder. But I did discover a friendly boulder. I got the pet. Did I equip it? Maybe I didn't. That's a problem. 200 quests for the angler. Pre-final corruption crystal in Halo. Give any villager a new look that's shimmering. Get your villagers fully combat ready. Find the ultra rare Rod of Discord, because they finally upgrade to the cell phone. I didn't get the Hell Horn, so no. Need to try the King of Jojo Cola. I guess I could. Spot the sun on a cool day. Okay. Huh? Accidentally kill a friend with your tombstone. Okay, that's a bit annoying because it requires co-op. It happened before. Scare your villages with the Stinkbug Sword. Get to look at every creature in the world. Embark on a one-way trip into outer space. Defeat the combined form of the 3 mechanical giants. Take a ride in your final resting place. Okay, some of these are a little bit strange to understand. Boulder Lord, throw your worth against the Moon Lord's worst. Okay. That's a hard character and survive to tell the tale. Die but survive. Surprise mechanics? I'm not sure how to do that. Survive the Dread Ring of Boulders. Oh boy. Become a Moonlord impersonator. You need the special legs. So no. Touch 50% of all the items in Journey. Down the garb of a vampire and get a sunburn. Yeah, some of these are a little bit cryptic, not gonna lie. I guess we can change the Torch God. It's kind of an event, not really a boss though. But it gives you a pretty interesting permanent buff. It makes your torches more bright. Just a little bit more bright. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. And they have more than 1,000 torches. Torches! So, could be done. I think I'm gonna die against the Torch God. Even if I tank everything. Do we need background? We might need background. This is probably good enough. I think we need like 50 torches around. Oh, cool. Goes through blocks. Is not enough for you? Ah, there we go. 1 point of damage. Yes, I need to survive this. Which at this point is impossible for me not to survive. Of course you can make a bigger room than this. Ah, what the hell? Do more damage now. With Beetles. I just run away. Huh? What are you gonna do with that? Ah, it keeps shooting at me. Just gonna running away now. Are you sure about that? Yes, basic streaming. Ow. That was incorrect. And you get the Torch God's Favor. Enable normal torches change according to your biome. It's not that. It's that's wow. God damn it, that's fast. Holy shit. Double speed. Double speed. 102. Give me back my torches. torches. I guess the torchlight thing was something different. Completely fine with me. Just a little bit. Oh, how did I hide this? Come on. There you go. Pretty good! Pretty cool, if you ask me. And there's supposed to be a toggle here. I'm assuming it's this one. I'm torch, swap on! Swap off. Swap on! Yeah, that should be normal. And if I go up, we should have some halo stuff here. It's just for decoration stuff, so I don't see the difference. Oh, the Goblin army is approaching from the west. The first Goblin army you see in hard mode, by the way. Oh, so I didn't see the parents again. Oh yeah. Halo torches. Hallowed be thy name. So I guess we can fight some goblins. What the fuck, dude? What is this? I want to check the special suit for the planetoid, something like that. Seems interesting. Not like I'm gonna play it, but I'm curious about it. Mission the west, right? Yeah, I think that's correct. Go west. I'm gonna get destroyed by my powerful sword here. Oh, they're coming. Yeah, I'm not really scared of a few people right now. We just can probably just kill most of the enemies anyway. Shadow flame knife. Not a bad item for early hard mode. This is post small loot, so you might understand. Seems a little bit small for me. Don't think I'm insane when you see something like that. Imagine that. I guess we have 2 slots then for next week. That's interesting. I guess we can do... I guess the thing is too for me to actually do Crumble Fantasy after all. Oh boy. I'm not actually going back to the game. I'm gonna play a little bit at the beginning because I think it's fun, but that's it. I like the Get Good, okay? I like the grinding process when it's actually fun and it actually gives you stuff. But I don't think the current idea that the Crumble Fantasy has for progression is actually really bad. Oh, they died. Yeah, so much for that. I expected some more. What the hell? Because you can get pretty competent grids on the 6 elements. And when you finish the beginner quests, you're up to fast and hard, which you are not defeating. You know how to play the game, you barely have characters at the point. And you had to fight a really specific fight which requires usually really specific setups. At least at the power level. And a fight that a lot of people haven't completed, even to this day. That sounds kinda cool. Also, not a big fan of the classic draw shenanigans they did. Now there's 3 classic banners. Not paying for those, pal. Not paying for those. Okay, that'll make me. I guess I can leave this here. And it's kinda bad because some really good summons and characters are locked behind that. And sure, I get it. You can just spark through an entire year. Yeah. Still 300 rolls, dude. That's a lot of shit. To guarantee a character that is good, but it's not the best in the game. In the meantime, you're probably gonna get characters that are kinda bad. Anyway. Both classic draw and regular draw. As the current state of affairs. Okay, how about we make a funny world here? Do stuff. No. Classic is fine. Oh! No need to make a new character as well. Let's see corruption. Let's see this needs. Skyblock. No traps. Not the bees! Drunk. Fears and corruption together. Madness. The land of world generation go wild. Live the Terraria adventure like no other. Go home, world gen. You're drunk. Celebration. MK10. 10 years of Terraria. The Constant. Bringing the Dante Star together adventure to Terraria. Can you survive persistent hunger? Actually seek to save Terraria. Oh, don't forget to stay in the light. Oh, that seems annoying for the worthy. Swamps remix. Now we're up is down and down is up. Oh, that's the inverse gravity, I think. Throwing its head in this inverted adventure. Will you be brave enough to explore the up? For the worthy wasn't enough. The Skyblock. I guess actually just Skyblock. Kinda curious about the Skyblock, so... Skyblock? Skyblock. Corruption, small. Sure, it might choke a little bit. I was not bad. Special sneed. Don't know if there are additional seeds. Might need to look that up too. What? Fuck, I played that without realizing. Classic meme. Now we can just go in and check more seeds after the fact. It seems like a good idea to me. A rare realm. Ah, so the fire. Divine. The Sebastian will tell you how to survive in this land. Oh wait, that's me. Yeah, it seems like a bad idea. Yeah, we can get one of these running. Okay. Are you supposed to get wood even? I'm not entirely sure. I can just fly around. Don't mind me. How big? Pretty big. How about we just go down? Let's see what happens. Oh! That's what happens. Just the caverns. I guess this limestone might be able to drop acorns, but I don't know if you need grass or not. Okay, there's still caverns. Still caverns. Oh boy. The end world. Our bottom. Oh! They were still falling. That's crazy. I actually died. Ooh, bad player! That's funny. Are you meant to come in with acorns? I don't know. Are you gonna give me something? Help! Help me! Help me, pal! Oh, no, that's why they give you the solidifier. You need to use the gel to create the stuff here, right? Yep, you can create the slime blocks with the slime. Oh boy. Yeah, that's something else. Oh, acorns! Just so they'll drop some seeds if you're lucky. Okay, alright. That's interesting. Yo! Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else left from this, right? Not as tiny as Minecraft. Still kinda small. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ah, it's normal. Of course, I didn't get the additional slot for accessories. Okay, let's see. let's see here. What have we here? Seeds. It's gonna be normal seeds, right? World seed. That makes sense. Secret world seeds. Okay. Randomize your world seed. Okay, alright, pal. Secret seeds. Seeds. There's a full activated of secret world seeds. Some chance that the human list one secret world seed. Okay. Let us look. Cut everything echo, put everything gray, put everything native, cut everything illuminant. Dig extra holes, no surface. Mole people! Roll them metals, the planetoids. Are they looking like baby planets? Well, it consists of small planetoids. That's kinda funny. I guess we can try one of those. So we need to add planetoids. Special snail! Let's go, bro. Fly. Fly. Classic. Corruption gang. Small. Planetoids. I'm curious about this. Surfacing in space. Extra liquid. Water park. That makes sense. Spider nets. Hollow on the surface. No infection. Water is infected. Surface is desert. Surface is mushrooms. Water is frozen. Big abandoned houses. And teleporters. That's funny. Actually, no traps. I'll check for the women this time. Promise. Yeah, sure thing. Halloween gin, rainbow stuff, extra ribbon trees, extra floating islands. That's probably what it needed. Who everywhere? My goodness, trucker stop. Portal hanging chests. Rains for a year. And it's Halloween, and it's Christmas. Random spawn, team based spawns. Dual dungeons, error world. Graveyard blood moon starts. Something hard now, too easy. And vampirism. Price of Vampire, avoid the Silent Hell Coast. I guess that explains the special achievement for that, huh? That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. That's funny. Okay, I guess we can say this. I saw some images. I like the planetoids. I just say planetoids. Planetoids. There we go. What happened? Did I click seed again? Maybe I did. It was done on purpose. Okay. Ah, that's why the other one was so fast. There's nothing. Just a single island. That makes sense. That makes sense. Making K-walls. Place traps. Generating structures. Planetoids. No. Let's see. Okay. Whoa! Yeah, that's pretty cool. The chests! They're so easy to find now. Like, good luck with that flight, so... You would use a lot of rope. Finally. Any excuse to use it. Planetoids. Oh! Yeah, small worlds. This can happen. Hey! No door. Shine Revelant. Eye of the Sun. Fairy Choker. I bet she was into that one. What is this? Oh my god, what the hell? Shard. Oh! Nah, it's meant to be a planetoid. We can see the sphere, but it's part of the surface. Ah, that's funny. Oh! Holy shit, dude, look at this. Yeah, they have sound blocks there. Do they fight the Internet Worlds here? I mean, I can do it. Just to get the achievement. It's gonna be destroyed by this thing anyway. That's so cool, dude. Oh, yes, so easy to find. Sounds like that's probably gonna be so easy to find now. shrines for the swords. I'd love to see that. Okay. Ah, that one is just outside. I actually need a hammer for this. I guess I do. The musket, big on. And need that. Actually, I'm gonna make a sticky one. They're close. Not the close, actually. Okay, I'm missing an orb. Give me orb. Scream sake, I'll run you. Oh, orb. Sure, I can throw you some bombs here. Probably call it a day. Get a break. That's a door. Coming. Killed. Wow. Goodbye. Holy moly. That was easy. That was pretty easy. What can you say? My goodness. Insane damage. Yeah, no, this weapon is really good. I know, right? What a shocker. Holy shit. That guy. Oh. Fast statue. Ancient chisel. Sure, I will take that one too. How do I get out of this planetoid now? I might be too inside. Oh shit. Well, don't mind me. Just dig up. The planetoids. That's frozen. Yeah, it's still kind of planetoids to some extent. But they're far more irregular, I think. That's pretty funky. That's pretty funky. There's something with wings or something like that here. Or even just the lucky horseshoe. I think it's okay, right? If you're playing a little bit casually. Don't think that would be wrong. Maybe I'm feeling flat's a little bit too cheesy. But I am just fucking around. I like the planetoids. Okay, it's pretty much the surface. You can see a bit of the line. There's the dungeon. Oh, pretty low dungeon. Oh, it's a classic dungeon! We didn't get the special dungeon this time. What a shame. It's no guarantee, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can find some shrines. Pretty high, what the hell? That's kinda cool. The planetoids. So funky. This gives you a lot of replayability. With a lot of the gimmicks. I'm sick of all your gimmicks. And we have more shrines, maybe? That'd be useful. See anything here? Yeah, with the corruption, it would be a little bit difficult, to be fair. Could just use one of those. This is right there. And the world's a little bit too small too. Well. Another meteorite absorbing bullshit here. God damn it. They hate me. Oh. Oh no. I think you're gonna lose some chests with this. Whoops. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. So this is actually really bad to try and find shrines. Hey! The pyramid. Is there any? I don't think so. I think there's an achievement for this. I will take your money. I don't need this bullshit either, come on. should just trash them. I'm gonna pick them up, so I just trash them. Achievement for finding a pyramid, that's a little bit silly. But I guess that makes sense. They're a little bit annoying to find. They're usually bird kind of dip. So that makes sense. Whoa! That's a big planetoid. That's kinda high, isn't it? And now I'm finding tree. At least you have it just high up. Definitely doesn't truly give you anything, but still. And it's my chest. And I want it. And I want it now! We get big planetoids on the side. We might see a shrine if we're lucky. Yay! Ow. Ow, what the hell? It's a trap one, I see. Because he has the dead man sweater. Look at another regeneration though. Single chest with a silly boomerang. It's radar love. Radar love. What a silly sale. I think I'm with my friends to play with one of these sales next time we play. If that actually ever happens. People are cannabis nowadays and all that, you know. Not hold it against them or anything like that. I get it. That's pretty funky. Holy shit! That's a planetoid. That's the ocean. Yeah, I don't think we can find shrines like this. Ooh, that's kinda rough. Well, dang, it's used to keep using the yo-yos, isn't it? Oh, what the hell? Just outside the jungle. Flower bulbs, that's really funny. That's really funny. I don't like the planetoids. I think it's really charming. It's probably a massive pain in the ass to play though. But you're not gonna be mining down a whole lot because you can see in cover surface really easily. So maybe it's actually not that bad. I got like not dying, of course. Fucking traps. Keep touching them. It's fine, they're not gonna kill me. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's a little bit early, so we might be finishing soon anyway. How about we do a pocket dog before finishing? I think it is with that on the. Oh shit, what's gonna happen with the honey? Will we see actual hives? What we find with world generation like that? It's hard to tell. Hold up. Let me take a look around a little bit more. Yeah, temple's still the same. Has to be still the same. I'm assuming it's the same with the dungeon too. Wow, this is some really shit to find here now. That's cool. I guess we may see parts of hives. The hive find. Wow, holy shit, so many of these. That's crazy. I actually forgot how hard to find. And this for me. I'm complaining. I guess the special biomes are kind of the same still. Like marble and granite. Yeah, I guess the hives are still pretty much the same. Alright, fight me! Killed. I had to do it to them. Also, fuck you, pal, that's a beekeeper. You know what? I'm getting it just in case. Oh. Oh boy, so I guess that was Terraria. What a fun game. I like Terraria. It was shorter than expected, but it was just expert mode. It was not a billion miles with the giga difficulty. So I guess that kinda makes sense. I think that's reasonable, dare I say. And I don't know what we're gonna do next week. I have some ideas, but we'll see what I end up coming up with. I guess we're actually playing Grand Blue Fantasy after all. Oh boy. I've been looking up upcoming fun games and gacha games. I don't really see anything that I find interesting. There's a Digimon one coming, but it's the card game. I never played the card game. I'm not really into PvP games like that. I can say, oh my god, these fuckers be yapping like crazy. Like crazy, I tell you. Alright. Okay, I'm assuming nobody's causing trouble. I would hope. So let's bring up a little bit of music here for a short bit. While we do Pokedoku to finish for today. Hey! People bring a Pokompi, imagine that. Probably the best Pokemon game they've released in a while. Which is kinda funny, because it's not really a traditional Pokemon game. It's Animal Crossing meets Dragon Quest Builders. Which is pretty much Dragon Quest Builders, but without the combat. Standing Pokemon music to put you in a good mood. I am in a good mood. How that doesn't change? Gonna be too loud? Yeah, it's fine. So let me bring up, if I can, Pokedoku. No helps, no helps. Then show again. Oh boy. This is region based, that's kinda funny. Okay, let me bring up the Pokedoku. And let me boost the music a little bit, I think it's a little bit too low. Oh, idle music from Pokemon Rangers. Sounds like Zelda a little bit. I'm not complaining, I like it. But I find it surprising a little bit. Okay, so we have Kanto, Hung, and Normal. Multi first evolution line and not fully evolved. Oh boy! Okay. As rare Pokemon go, especially if we're talking monotype, Kanto, and Normal, I'm thinking Lickitung. Nobody remembers Lickitung, I don't think. But I think I kinda want to... It could be pretty much everywhere, not gonna lie. We could put Lickitung in any of these things. As long as it's not Hoenn, it could be there. That's kinda funny. Huh. Which one would be the most rare? Probably Kanto. Kanto monotype, I think. So I'm gonna go with that. I think that would make sense. So we're gonna go with a Lickitung. Selected. 1.8%, I told you! People don't remember Lickitung, it's not a good Pokemon. But then it evolves, and still bad. I've just seen the stats, it's pathetic. Also, Licky just looks weird. Kanto, first thing evolution line. I think, here no matter what I do, it's gonna be pretty common. It's tempted to go for one of the Nidruns, but I think those are also pretty common. So I guess I should pick something that people guess don't use a lot. Maybe I'm biased. I know I don't use them, but I think people like Seal. What about Shelter? Shelter's pretty good. High defense, skill link is kinda nasty. Level up Ice Beam in Gen 3, always remember that. First taking evolution line for Kanto, that's gonna be a rough one, for sure. And then we have not fully evolved, so we'll need to pick something strange in the middle. Let me think. Something in the middle that's strange. Coughing? Grimer maybe? Drowsy is a bit tempting too. What about the bugs? What about Venomoth? I don't know. I think some people like Venomoth. I think that's like Quiver Dance with tinted lens. It's not a joke, man. It's not a joke. First thing, evolution line. There's no way Pikachu has low percentage. I know people would think, oh, Pichu of course, but no. I don't know if that would count anymore, actually. Seems like a bad idea. What about the Execute? Execute's a strange Pokemon, I guess. What about Doduo? Doduo's also a bit weird. Cubone? I don't think Cubone is that rare. Kangaskhan doesn't really evolve. So it doesn't really count. What about Horsey? People remember Kins, but I don't think people remember Horsey a whole lot. Can tend to use Sidra for not fully evolved, to be fair. First in evolution line, then I guess I'm gonna go with Seal. Pokemon's origins from this region. What about Seal? How wrong was this? 2.8, better than expected. So I'm gonna go with Sidra. 1.3%! Yeah, that's pretty good. Nobody remembers Sidra. It's actually not that bad in Gen 1, funny enough. I mean, that's quote-unquote fully evolved. More types from Hoenn. That's a bit of a problem. I don't know too much about Hoenn. Kinda want to say like Clamperl. I think it's water only. Also the Viper. People still think it's our type, but it's not. I may be trapping myself here. Let me think more. There's a lot of dual types in Hoenn. This is very tricky. The Zangoose I think is pretty common. People like Zangoose, it's pretty good. As far as normal types goes, pretty fantastic. Maybe every route, maybe like Mightyena, something like that. That could work. That could work. What about the legendaries? Some of them have strange forms. So it could be like Primal Kyogre or something like that. But I want to avoid the legendaries a little bit. I think they're a little bit too common. Huh. One type from Hoenn, it's kinda weird. Not sure we're gonna learn those are dual types. What about Gulping? Maybe Swalot. I don't think people remember Swalot a lot. Maybe I'm biased, I'm gonna say Swalot. I think I keep saying Swalot. Swalot. 0.7%! Not that biased. Going first in evolution line. Now I'm really tempted to say Clamperl. I don't think a lot of people remember that guy. There's a lot of strange Pokemon you don't see a lot. Because, sure, I don't think Wailord is bad, but you get really late. Why would you bother with that, right? I tend to say, like, Wailmer. I don't see that they're pretty common, I guess. Maybe Surskit could be a good idea. It's a bit weird. Maybe Nincada could be an interesting idea too. With the split evolution. I think the Nincada line is pretty well known, but could be wrong. Maybe Numel. I do think that Maxi. Is it Maxi? Yeah, it's Maxi. Yeah, it's Cameron, so maybe an upgrade. Meditite, I like Meditite. Maybe it shouldn't. I'm thinking there has to be something strange. What about the ghost types? I think the ghost types are a little bit forgotten. Kinda want to use those clubs for not fully evolved. It evolves into Dusk sooner or later, after all. Maybe Shabbat. Shabbat could be good. But I think one of the million water types is probably the way to go. As we've seen before. Surskit is tempting. Whalmer is tempting. Field is not tempting at all. Wingle maybe? Nah, there's Mr. Briny with his Wingle. It's probably a bad idea. Spoink maybe? It's kind of weird because I don't think a lot of people use Ramping, but the Spoink is one of the cute Pokemon, so it's marketable, so I think people remember it. I could be completely biased, as usual. Not the Electric Dog either. I think I'm missing something somewhat obvious. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Flamper. I think it's weird enough. Maybe Phoebus. People like Melodic. But I'm gonna go with Flamper. 3.9%, higher than expected. But I guess that makes sense. Why not full evolved? Something in the middle. So not that many 3-stage evolutions in Hoenn. Kinda wanna go with one of the cocoons. But feels like a bit of a trap. Starters, cocoons, Ralts, early grass types too, Lumber and Nuzleaf. And after that, what? What about Lairon? I think it's a bit forgotten. Despite Aaron being kinda famous, having a mega and all that, it's not that good. High BST, but the distribution is really painful. Not fully evolved Hoenn. Can you see the... No, I mean, not fully evolved could also be first in evolution line, right? It's not fully evolved, doesn't have to be in the middle. Maybe I want to say Surskit. Maybe I want to say Surskit after all. Or Ninkada. I think people are gonna go to the middle forms a little bit. No! What am I saying? I already said Dusclops. I completely forgot. 1.7%. Normal monotype, first in evolution line, not fully evolved. Normal monotype, it's a bunch of them. Kind of want to say Ipom. But maybe I want to go with more niche stuff like Smeargle. Or strange generations like, I don't know, Watchog in Gen 5. That could make sense too. Did we get Regional Rat in Gen 6? Bunnelby. Against the typing of evolution. Could be a good idea. Monotype normal. There are also some Pokemon that can change type. Kinda want to go with Cast form here, but if it was a different monotype, it would be better. With different weather forms. Gen 7 monotype? What about Komala? I don't think people remember Komala. That thing is an absolute demon, by the way. I'm gonna say Komala. The fuck is Komala? 1.2%. More options here on the list. Normal first in evolution line. Doesn't have to be monotype. It doesn't have to be monotype. You can say, what was the name? Watch's previous evolution? Fucking rats. Patrat! Hey, it's that rat! A little bit too on the nose. Kinda want to go with a dual type. That's a bit unexpected. Maybe a normal type that evolves into something else. I'm thinking Fletchling, but I think Fletchling is a little bit too obvious. Captain Talonflame? Come on. Everybody was using that thing. Gale Wings was extremely powerful. I think both forms with Kilowattrel, or 3 forms, I think it's only 2, are electric already, so out of the question. First evolution line, normal type. Gonna disregard EV, gonna disregard Munchlax. Oh! Nobody remembers that thing is a normal type. Azuriel. Normal fairy, indeed it evolves. It becomes a water type. I think that's a good choice. 1.8%, I expect lower, not gonna lie. And now we need normal, not fully evolved. Normal, not fully evolved. Ignorant, maybe? It could work. I could go with dual types, strange dual types like Helioptile. I like Helioptile. I like Heliolisk a lot. Yeah, it's got the stats, what can you say? Not fully evolved, normal. Not fully evolved, normal. There's a billion not fully evolved normal types. So I don't think I'm gonna fall into a pitfall. Maybe I will. Who knows? There's no way he's winning Zorua. He has low picks, despite being a original variant. It's Zorua after all. Seems like a trap. I should think about something from like Gen 8, because I don't know anything about Gen 8. There's no way Wololo works. Wololo! Do you have any other normal types? I don't think so. Maybe a bad idea. What about Gen 7? What about the Lauren Rattata? That's a normal type. Also dark. I think it's a bit on the nose. I think I should try to avoid the original variants. But I don't think there are many that are normal types. What about Galarian Zigzagoon? That Galbi the other day. I thought nobody was gonna pick it, but they did. New games. I guess I should go with all the games. What kind of normal types do we have in like Gen 4 that do evolve? What about Apom? It evolves. I think that could work. What about like Spearow maybe? There's a billion normal types. Which one is gonna be the most common that can actually evolve further? No idea. The other one maybe? That was pretty cool. Yeah, I tended to say Derling, but I think Derling is pretty well known. I don't like it. One of my favorite grass types. Because it's actually a normal type! Yay! Tricks! All of them. See, normal not fully evolved. Maybe this was the place to pick Lickitung as well. Yeah, I'm gonna say Ibum. I think it's a bit of a bad idea, but I'm gonna say Ibum. 0.7, that's actually really good. I think I did it really well. Most common. Wow, are you fucking kidding me? Most common? Rats and Phoebus. See? People like melodic. No, I guess this was the biggest by the guy. That's funny. Most common? Spounder, Bulbasaur, Charmeleon, Trico, Melky, Frobile, Snorlax, Munchlax, and Vigoroth. Vigoroth is a trap too. I knew that. Bunch of starters, and Snorlax, of course. Least common. Cowboy Hat Caterpie. What the hell is a Cowboy Hat Caterpie? Are you fucking kidding? People don't like Meditites? That's crazy, pal. Machamp. Can't Monotype Machamp. That's surprising to me. Doesn't Machamp have a Gigantamax Swarm? You would expect more. Arrow from not fully evolved? Kinda makes sense too. First thing evolution not fully evolved. Meditite. I thought it would be a trap. Having a Mega and all that, pure power would be really scary, but I guess not. Banant. Monotype. See? I told you. People don't remember the ghosts. Normal Monotype. Ambipom. I was into something with Apom, I guess. Swablu. A really good choice. And Glameow. I was missing some stuff in Gen 4. I went back to the bit of flying. Machop, Meowth, Gigamax, Gangler, Clefable, Eevee, Gigamax, Megalakitam, Gigamax, Machamp, Farmer Eevee, Machoke, Mega Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Mega Eggs, Raichu, Mega Eggs Raichu, Mega Raichu Eggs, I don't know, Sidra, G-Max, Ninetales, Weezing, Nidorino. There's so many options. The hell is Cowboy Hat Caterpie, dude? Oh! Same as Slowpoke. That's crazy. Don't people like a Slowpoke? What about the Slowpoke from the movie? It's pretty new, right? Still the year 2000, I bet. Yeah, it's legit, Machamp, Slowpoke. Yeah, first forms. Of course, Banette. Glalie, Mega Banette, Mega Absol, Glalie, Red Rock, Dusclops. Snorunt, Duskull, Dix's Attack, Rumpig, Mega Electric, Registeel. Makes sense. Made it. Anorith, really? Barboach, Nospa. I guess Nosepass evolves. Yeah, that makes sense. Lip, Magahita, Duskull, Snorunt, Corfish, Corvana, Baltic, Golping. Higher than expected. Made that Wurmple. Aeron. Wow, that's crazy. Baldum. Spheal? People love Spheal, what do you mean? Megan, Trapinch, Rant, Duskull. That's crazy. So I guess Duskull was actually pretty high. That's insane to me. My goodness. Amipam. Meow, Progly, Impam. Terraria through stall? Sure thing, pal. What the hell? That wool. I was not around there. Huh. Oinkalon female. Terraria stellar. Lopani. What the hell? Poison seed. Chunk. That's crazy. Ah, the Darlings. The different Darlings. It works because they can't have different forms. Summer, winter, and spring. I guess people love fall. My goodness. Yeah, a little bit. In comparison. Yeah, that's crazy. Type null makes sense. Galeoptile. 1.8. I think it was kinda high then. Yeah, is there more obvious choices? Meow, Swallow, Piggyback. Piggyback makes sense. But with Apon. Very good choice here. Fledgling. Small Aim. Rufflet, the Darling Crusade here. Lower Rufflet was actually pretty low too. Shrivel, don't remember that guy. Stantler, that's crazy. That's crazy to me, my goodness. What the hell? That's funny. That's funny to me. Anyway. I guess it's time for me to take my leave. So remember, tomorrow, special day, we're gonna be going through the Shonen Jump games. Not all of them, but I got a bunch of them. And I will need to get hold of a backup plan. And because I think one of them might be a little bit too... Might struggle a little bit on stream, because we're emulating PS3. And that's gonna be exciting, with like the Shonen Jump here. So thank you for coming. I hope you had some fun. This was the end of Terraria after all. Good game. And we come back tomorrow. Until then, you know the rules. If a fight in Terraria becomes somewhat difficult, you can just build the stuff around to make it easier. Like minecarts. That's pretty useful too. And take care.